Hello, I'm sorry I was a little bitty delayed. It's very hot and I'm not even facing the right way, so you can see just how hot and roasting I am. Roasty toasty. Tis Thursday. Oh, I've got salt in my eyes. Salt in my eyes. Anyway, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to turn this round so you can see my beautiful bags of pellets maturing so that I can make a nice deep bed in here. These are really interesting. These are wood pellets, like you put in pellet stoves, and we add water to them and then they become sawdust, and it's very super duper duper doodah for bedding. Now wait till you see what I've got out here, because I said I would have a surprise. Can you see? Just way up there. I'm trying not to get the houses in. Over here. Where are they? It's not going to zoom in anymore, is it? There. That is Ginger on the left and Coco on the right. So these are two pipeline animals, and we are fostering until I think September. And Miss Coco has had her baby. He is 2.5 months old. Not Miss Coco, Miss Ginger Snap has had her baby, Coco. He is 2.5 months old, and he is needing to be weaned as soon as we safely can, because she is in foal and we need her to get all her nutrients up, etc., and give this new foal, which must have been conceived in some space where you really wouldn't like to be, give it the healthiest chance possible. So he is still very much attached to his mummy, which is super. They have literally just come off the trailer at 4:55, and they have arrived here to come and have some very tasty pasture. Oh, and look, she's going to have a roll. A roll with a foal. There we are. He's like, Mummy, what you doing? Oh. So they're going to have a few days to decompress, and then we'll get them with hand feeding and halter work and leading work, and it's going to be super fun. So we're hoping to have her weaned by the time he is about 4 months old, but we have to wait to make sure that she's comfortable and that he is eating independently and able to keep his nutrition coming in. Then we will be swapping her for a little pony that's coming in, and he is called, and everybody corrects me, I'm going to just say it, Merlin. And it's Merlin like the magician, not like a girl's name, okay? So I'm thinking I'm going to have to call him Magic, because quite frankly nobody understands anything I'm saying, and Merlin is obviously the word that has just tipped everybody over the edge because I can't say it. Anyway, so this pair, we're going to swap the mummy. So once she's in great condition and he's been weaned, we're going to swap the mummy for Merlin, and he is going to become the companion for the foal until they leave in September. So there you go. So we'll probably be seeing lots of this pair, and I think she's going to quite enjoy having her nibbles. Yes, what do you think, mister? Huh? And apparently he likes butt scratches, which is good because we've got quite a lot that like butt scratches here. So I'm going to take this back out. I'm going to try and do this thing and then turn it round. So I'll wander back to my little barn so I can go in the breeze, because it is like totally roasting hot here. And we all know how well I do probably roasting hot. So this is very exciting. Lots of activity going on. And Janine and Justin were out on the job this afternoon, so that is super. The little chicks have been totally and utterly rejected by the broody chicken, which is shocking to say the least. And so they're actually A-OK at the moment. I was down with them at 7 this morning, and they're coping well. They're eating, they're drinking, they're taking their electrolytes and their vitamins and their minerals. So they are all quite happy. I'm going to stand in here because there is the most phenomenal breeze, and I'm all about phenomenal breezes. And I'm going to try and put this in a stand, otherwise my arm gets cramped. I might have to come out this way actually. And so we had the vet here for one of our sheep this morning who's not looking quite 100% correct, but we won't get the results for that till tomorrow. So, oh my gosh, what a day, what a day. So, any questions, please pop them down below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And I think my weekends, I think you can tell what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be communing with the fall, because that's exciting. So we were hoping he was going to come in earlier today, and there was 2 lanes shut on the interstate, so there was quite a lot of delays. So unfortunately, everybody who was hoping to be here for when he arrived has left. So I've taken lots of videos, and I'll post some online, and we'll get that all sorted. Oh, good grief. And yes, I think somebody mentioned the blue skies. Got up this morning and, well, in fact, that's not quite true. I was out last night at 2:55 because I heard Fisher Cat, or a Fisher Cat, screaming and screeching. And I thought, right, that's it. I'm going out to check my chickens. So I took Juniper out with me because she's always up for a midnight adventure. And I looked up after I'd checked and realised that it wasn't up our end of the farm. And then I checked on the camera to make sure that the barn was okay, and I know that the chickens in the White House are all A-OK as well. And I was out in the backyard, and I thought, this is actually quite a nice temperature. And then I looked up and I could see all of the stars. So that's probably the first time in the last couple of days that we've had such clear skies. I am told that there's another band of smoke that's moving over, and these wildfires in Canada are just terrible. So it's we have to keep everybody in our mind up there. And yeah, but it's still quite hot. Especially when you're outside wandering around looking at animals. And yeah, so it's been busy. And Janine's got lots of plans for in the tea tent, which I'm sure she'll tell you about. Percy Pig looks like he's doing just fine, getting on with pig life. And the little goats are just lovely. And the big horned goats are actually doing quite nicely as well. Somebody asked me whether or not the chickens were okay with them, and the chickens in connection. Oh no, I'm back again. So the chickens, they squawk and they get out of the way of them, but everybody's surviving so far, so that's good. And yeah, Noodles has given up swimming in a small pool. I think I told you that. So he's now swimming in a fresh pond, and comes out smelling like pond water. What a stunner he is. Not much we can do about that though, is there? So let me have a looky, see if we've got questions. And Carlene's been out and round about. She's away off her golf cart causing trouble. She's terrible. I walk past her and she's just there lying, sleeping on her golf cart. Oh, Hilda, those cooling towels are fantastic. They're enormous, like wet wipes, and they really do actually chill you down. I've been through 2 already today. Now let's see if I've got any questions. Oh, you know, it's funny looking at this. There's actually, I'm standing out here, there's actually a haze coming in. And I think this might be our blue skies disappearing, because the cloud that's coming in from behind the haze is grey. So I'm wondering if that's the next band in. Yes, that's right, Merlin. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to practice saying that. Oh, 2 plastic jars of cookies. Thank you. Now. Oh gosh, that's not good, Hilda. Oh gosh. Minnesota as well. Oh, I don't know. There must be a rug. There's lots of bits and pieces kicking around. Carlene lifts. She's got fluffies, and she lifts them and hangs them on her fence. So there are things that the dogs can lie on. Donna, that would be absolutely super. We should talk about that. And your hiker is beautiful, because she's just like my Annie. Oh, you know, I'm not sure that we've got. Well, we do have a wish list on Amazon, but I'm not sure that it's 100% up to date. Merlin. You see, I keep saying Merlin. Oh, sorry. I just can't do this. I get so confused, and people keep teaching me, and then I keep forgetting whether or not I'm doing it right or if I'm doing it wrong, and I get totally confuddled. It's I'm going to call them magic, because I think that's the easiest way to look at this. So we're keeping track of progress with Ginger and with Coco, and then you'll see. I think Merlin is coming in the first week of August, and he will come in as the third wheel in this paddock here, to get him accustomed to Coco, so that once his mummy is taken back up to New Hampshire, that it's as smooth a transition as we can possibly have. So, and then they will be with us till September, and then they will be going to homes in September. So lots of movement, lots of things to keep us busy and out of mischief, and lots of hot weather to be achieving all this keeping out of mischief. So see, you all knew Janine couldn't keep out a rescue for long. So this works out well, because it means that we're not actually, Goldy's is still totally and utterly standalone. And is that better? I might have had my hand over the thing. Goldy's is still standalone, and it accommodates all of its responsibilities, but during the summer months, sort of like spring into summer, we've got pasture here. We're not using large animals, we're bringing small animals, so we're going to volunteer our time to help other 501c3s with maintenance and care of anything that they've got that's on the smaller side of life. And then come winter, when it gets really busy again, we'll be back just to our core animals on here and our usual animals on Goldy's. So that suits us quite nicely, and I think it keeps Janine feeling that she's banging the drum for rescue. We're definitely banging the drum for rescue as well, which is good. And old habits die hard, let's face it. So there we have it. Yes, Marilyn. See, now I'm all over the place with names. Maryland. Oh gosh. The magician is Merlin. Yes, we'll do it. I'm thinking magic is probably probably good. And little Magic, when he comes in, he's a little chestnut pony, so that will be exciting. I think I maybe had my hand, I was holding the phone up, and I think I might have had it the wrong way. I also have a fan on in here. Could be it too. It is actually really hard not getting attached to them, which is why we've got so many sanctuary animals. But you know, I think that what the team always keep in mind is the fact that if we hold on to absolutely everything, then we don't have space to help anything else that's in need. So that has to be at the forefront of your mind. But I will say it's not an easy process, ever. Right, I don't think there's any more questions. So we'll keep track of this pair in here, and we'll keep track of the weather. We'll keep track of what Janine's up to. I'm sure she'll speak to you and let you know what's going on. And hope everybody has a lovely evening, and that it's cooler with you than it is here. Bah humbug. And I will speak with you next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.